Hello everyone and welcome to the Little Blue Fly. In today's video, I decided for myself to switch things up a little bit. I know we were supposed to finish up in the dining room with the buffet, but you know, I have been spending so much time inside of the house painting that buffet, a few different coats, then putting poly on it. I wanted to disappear from that room for a while and come outside and just get some good therapy. So I thought, hey, let's have a fabulous harvest fall haul. So that's what we're going to do today out here on my front porch. So that being said, let's begin, shall we? Have my candle lit the way I love it, and we went out shopping this weekend at Costco, and I thought, oh, I hope I make their mum sale, because every year Costco, as you can see right here to the right, gets in fabulous, and I mean fabulous, mums, and for the fraction of a cost. You go out to some of these nurseries, some of them are asking $50 for one of these. But at Costco, $16.99. So I thought, this right here, it's very rewarding when you cut this off. So just want to make sure I don't cut off any branches. I know I could pull it, but we'll eventually get there. But yeah, these are $16.99 at Costco. Doesn't get any better than this. Are you ready for it? Watch. Oh, ta-da! Oh, wonderful. And of course, it's just bursting with wonder here. When choosing mums, I mean, we all have our preference. I like getting them when the blooms have not, here's a little broken piece here, that makes me sad, but that's okay. Where the blooms have not bursted yet. You just have, as you can see, all these little closed flower buds everywhere. And here's a couple, but this one is going to be that beautiful harvest orange color. And then here is the second one. I did purchase two large ones. I think I'm going to go back and see if there's any more, because they do go quickly. Because both of these are that harvest orange color that I love every year. But I think I would like to get one more to place over in my fountain area. Are you ready? Here we go. Ah, look at that. Something so therapeutic about rubbing my hand over these mums that I've just freshly taken out of the plastic. When these bloom, every bit of spectacular. So I have them up at the top for right now. We will be coming back this week, so I'm just going to go ahead and announce it now. We will be having more than one video coming up this week, for sure. I'm not going to give an exact day, but just know they're coming. So anyhow, I just have the mum pots up there for right now. Not quite sure where I will place them. I mean, I really could keep them up there if I wanted to. Pull the table out a little bit. How fabulous would that be to have just a mum explosion surrounding us when we sit at this table. We've been out here a few times this week now because weather's just, it's becoming lovely in the mornings. It has the fall feel and, you know, the crispness in the air, and it's just so fresh. Now here's a smaller one. This is that autumn orange color as well. These are at Costco for a set of 4. Well, you get a tray of 4 of them. So here's 2 oranges. And I believe that tray was $15.99. Not bad. Not bad at all for 4. And they're a nice size. So I have 4 of the orange autumn colored mums. And now I have a couple others that are different. So we'll cut this open. Now these don't explode like the larger ones. But they surely are beautiful. All of them need a really good watering. They're going to get that today, and I will be decorating out on the patio today, so I'm excited about that. And these are a really pretty wine color, so I went ahead and purchased, well, just grabbed 2 of them because, you know, just pick and choose on that tray what 4 you want. I mean, honestly, I don't know if you're supposed to pick and choose. I don't know if you're supposed to take what's on that tray, but I guess I'm being a bad bird. And I'm picking which ones my sweet little girl heart desires over here. And that was 2 of the red and 2 of the orange. So I have a total of 6 mums going on here. But I do have a couple more of the yellow that I did purchase a couple weeks ago. Lowe's was having a special on them. We can never have too many mums. And see, here it is. Sweet little yellow. You know, and it has a bit of orange in it. So it's like almost like a sunset type of color. So they will go, I will be decorating my stairs and up on the porch and just get it, the front door, just getting everything ready for fall. Now here's a whole nother explosion of pumpkins, little mini pumpkins, because we are getting ready to do a fun little craft. I purchased these at Walmart, and then I have some larger ones here. For those of you that are new, let's subscribe and always do a like because it really does help out my channel when you do so. But I have the larger pumpkins down there at the bottom. And then again, the smaller ones. And then these, I just purchased a couple, and I think I want to go back. These came from one of our local grocery stores, Harris Teeter's. And I think I want to go back and get a few more because I like the stem. But who's ready? Who's ready to have fun craft time? I know I am. Anything, as long as I'm outside. Okay, I have this form. These can be purchased, quite a few left at Hobby Lobby. And you can see one of them broke off from the bottom of the form. No worries, it will still work just fine. So I have 2. I really purchased 4, but I'm just going to do 1 today. And I'm going to put the 2 together just to get a nice, full pumpkin form. So I just place the 2 together, and with a little bit of crafting wire, I will gather it at the bottom and up at top. And here we have it. I mean, there is a large enough gap where you could put pumpkins in, but I wanted to also show, for those of you that might have larger pumpkins, that you could open it up and then just place them in as so. But again, these are so small, you can really just close it all up and be fine. I'm placing the larger at the bottom, and I'm just going to go ahead and close things up and just add in more pumpkins and then a little something else just to give it, a little bit more of the natural feel. And when you're making this, it is going to, the pumpkins are going to fall through, but that's okay, because once it gets in its permanent spot, they'll stay put inside of the form. And here I have it all closed up. I have some of the smaller pumpkins inside. And I love this look. It's just different. Something fun to do for fall and simple. So now I'm going to add in some dried leaves here. They're not faux, they are real. They're dry. It would be nice to have faux ones in here as well. And I'm just going to, what I'm trying to do here is get it down in the pumpkins, but make this look like the stem versus just having, the metal form. I have a basket over here to the right of me where I'm pulling out all of these dried stems. I have some eucalyptus here, but I had an arrangement that I made when I was living in Virginia, and I just pretty much, when we moved, I just threw the large garbage bag over it and sealed it off and thought, well, let's just go ahead and use them in this pumpkin form. Just want to place some down at the bottom, give it a nice earthy, wispy feel, a little bit more dimension. So we'll come back to that, and but now we're going to have a bit of fun with designer paper from Hester and Cook. And this can be used as a table runner. And it's a green striping, so it gives you that fabulous French country feel, or, even the whimsical feel that I love, definitely, in my home, and especially during the holidays. So my whole formal dining room table is going to change with using this fabulous designer crafting paper. This would even be great if you want to wrap some gifts. And I will share a link. I will have some of these in my products link. And then, or I believe, no, I'll just put them in my Amazon storefront. So they'll be in my storefront. I will make sure to share a link. And then here we have fabulous orange color, warmer tone placemats that I will be using in my formal dining room. Since we have so much orange going on, I just thought I would use warmer tones. I'm excited to put together a wonderful tablescape. It's just, during the season this year, because, we're still moving things in, here is some cabbage placemats, but I just wanted to make things a little bit easier for myself, and it's inexpensive. I tend to go the 100% linen way. So, linens tend to get costly, but, they take time. You have to wash them and press them. And, my messy family, they really don't care where the pomegranate juice goes or the gravy drippings. They're just simply enjoying their dinner. So I thought, well, here I don't even have to fuss with it. If they want to drop their gravy or get messy with their juice, it's perfectly fine with me. Now here is another green striped table runner paper, but it is white. It doesn't have that beigey tone to it. And I will be using this one on my kitchen island. And then this fabulous orange check table runner paper. I have no idea where I'm going to use this one. I just wanted to purchase it because it was orange, if that makes any sense. But anyhow, so now these placemats, I'm loving the whole bowl of apples. The colors are everything. These will go in my kitchen at the island with the white and green striped table runner paper. So it's different. This year I just plan on having, a really hassle-free, just fun with paper type of tablescape decorating going on. They have mini plates out there too that look, real, but they're not. But I don't think I'm going to go that direction. I will make sure to have some different styled plates on the table. And these are just fun. You place they're little table accents, and you just place them around. So I'll have some apples placed around in the kitchen area. I purchased a couple of them. And yeah, so this year, this is what I plan on doing, is just decorating tablescapes with designer paper and then just adding in, other different pretties that I love to work with. And for those of you that this might be your first time visiting, I invite you to subscribe to the Little Blue Fly. If you've enjoyed this video, please give it a like. I would love to hear from you all. And again, we will be having a couple more videos coming this week. Have a beautiful day, everyone.